Let's start our exercise here. We're going to start with the balance. Welcome all of you that just joined us. This is Balance and Mobility, sponsored by AARP of New Mexico and Village of Santa Fe. Whatever I'm doing here does not work for you. Just modify. This is your time, your body, and really be connected. Just pay attention to your movements, what we're doing. So don't go traveling on me, okay? So here we are. So today we're going to use the weights. If you have it, if you don't worry about it. We can do without it, okay? So let's start with our movement on our hip. We always do this exercise. Just moving our hips. There we go. Good. Really big movement. You can use the chair for support, right? If you need it. Couple more. And open here. Good. The other side. 20 more. And 3. Good. Great. Okay, now you're going to put that right foot to the back. Now move the body towards the front. If you need to keep a chair, hands on your chair, do that. Otherwise, put it in your waist. Going to lift and hold. And tip down. Going to hold for 5. So lift the back leg. Squeeze the glutes. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. The last one up. And down. So this exercise, you not just work on balance, but you also work on your legs, squeezing those glutes to make sure they're strong. And up. And up. And down. Up. Squeezing the glutes. Move the body towards the front a little bit. All the weights being shifted to the right. Down. A couple more. Up. And down. And the last one up. And down. Good. Shake the leg, right? Now I'm going to put the right foot in front of the left foot. Again, shoulders back, always engage the core, right? And we're going to lift, and then lift, lift. Two more. 1 and 2. Good. The other side. Left foot in front of the right foot. Shift the weight to the back again. That posture is so important. Also engage the core, always. Two more. 1 and 2. And down. Great. Shake the leg, move the body. Okay. So now we're going to knee up here, right? And we're going to we'll do little pulses with that knee. So shift the weight to the left, and then you're going to bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tiptoe down. Again, engage the core. Every time you bring that knee up, I want you to get that core engaged. 4, 5, and down. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Up. 1, 2, 4, 5, and down. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Up. 3, 4, 5, down. Up. 3, 4, 5, down. And the last one up. 4, 5, and down. Good. Shake the left leg, shake the right. Shift the weight to the right. Shoulders back, knee up. Here. And down. Up. And down. You just do little pulses. And down. Up. Down. Up. Just 2 more. Up. And the last one. And down. Great. Shake the leg, shake the leg. So let's do some heel raises. So we're gonna move the ankles, right? So flexibility in the ankles as we age is very, very important. That's why we do this. We hold, let's see if we can hold for 10. On your tiptoes, right? Heels up and hold it. And then let it drop. Big drop. Okay? It's good for the bone. The impact. Up. And drop it. Up. And drop. Up. And drop. Up. And drop. Up. 2 more. And drop. Up. And drop. Great, great, great. Okay. So let's do the lunges. Okay, lunge, two options here. This is a lunge, right? And back. Or you can step back if you don't want to lunge. You do lunges just to get the legs very strong. That's we need strong legs, right? And back, push it back. So the impulse back is very important because you build strength also on those muscles on your legs. Okay? Do the impulse back. Do 2 more. And 2. And back. Good. Great. So let's go to the other side and get this a little bit that way. Okay, take a breath here. The other side. Do impulse back. This is the power in the muscle, not just the strength. We're building power. Two more. It's a little cardio here. And back. Good. Shake the leg, move the shoulders. Okay, let's do bounce, then we do the back and another set. Okay. Now let's work the bounce again. So this one here, you're gonna cross your right foot over the left, right? That way. So you're gonna relax that knee, the right knee, and you're gonna lift from the hip. Lift. So crossing the body, lift. Lifting the pelvic to the right side. I keep the chair and my fingers on to remind everybody that you always can do that, okay? Keep a couple of fingers on the chair. You don't need to grab it too hard. And the last one. And down. Good. Shake and shake. The other side. Left on tiptoe, right? Relax that left leg, open up wide, and lift. Keep that wide open. And the last one. And down. Good, great. Shake, 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 shake. Now we're going to do the other side. Same thing. The reverse lunge. This is a reverse lunge. And this time we're going to lift the knee when you come up. Okay? Or you can step back and lift that knee. That's the balance piece. Okay? It's a combo here. And up. So bring that knee up when you come back to the center. And down. Good. Shake, shake. Move the shoulders. Take a deep breath. Okay, here is the other side. Left side. Two more. One. And the last one. Two. And down. Good. Shake a shake. Move here. Move the shoulders. Okay. So now I'm going to do the squat. Remember the squat? Sumi squat. If you cannot go low, you just do as far as you can. As far as you feel comfortable going, okay? So I like mine to be a sumi squat, wide, right? And what we're doing here, we're gonna feel like you're gonna sit, right? Butt to the back of the room, all the way down if you can. And here we're gonna hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. So we're gonna do a little isometric exercise, right? You're gonna do it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Squeeze the glutes. Down. There's more work this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. You should not be feeling your knees. If you're not feeling your knees, it's because you're not putting your butt to the back of the room. Don't drive the squatting with your knee. Drive with your glutes, your back. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And the last one. Good. Great. Shake and shake. Shake and shake. Okay, let's use the weights. What you can do with the weights, we're just going to step, and we're going to do bicep curls, right? If you don't have the weights, no problem. Just do the movements with your hands. So you're going to step, and you step back, right? Step, bring the arms up here, doing a bicep curl, and you step in. You don't have to lunge. If you want to lunge again, you can. Two more. Just a little bit to the left, the knee is fine. And the last one is back. Shake and shake. Do another one. Strong arms, right? You got to work the arms as well. Here we go. It's just a little step. Bending it just a little bit the knee, not a lunge. Two more. Last one. And down. Good. Move the shoulders. Take a deep breath here. Okay, another one we're going to do military press, because military press is good for this kind of movement here, right? I was looking at yesterday flying back home. People sometimes have a hard time lifting their luggage. So this is helping us to keep those muscles strong, right? So this one here, we just have to do a little bit of the knee. Not squatting, right? Not much. And up. And down. And up. Just a little bit. And the last one. 10. And down. Looking at the time. Okay. Shaky, shake. Shaky, shaky here. Okay. So now we're going to do what we call the fly, right? The fly is this. I'm going to come to the close to the camera so you can see. You don't have to see my feet. Just have to watch my hands, right? Here we go. Shoulders back. Proud chest. Here we go. Open wide. Center. Steady the arm. Arm extended. They're not bended. Soft the knee just a little bit. And the last one, a 10. And down. Good, great. Move your shoulders. We do one more exercise because this one is important for us for the triceps here. You know, this muscle that we lose pretty quick, especially women. As we age, we get flabby there. So I usually do soft knee again on this one. Elbows next to the head. Right, you're gonna straighten the forearm and then bend it on the elbow. So stay up. And the last one, 10, and down. So in this class, we work more in muscles that we use in everyday use, right? So let's put it down. Let's do a little bit more of the balance. Now we'll go back to the balance piece, right? So here, you're gonna raise the right knee up, here, good. And then what we're gonna do, you're gonna bring it in, out, that's the mobility on the hip, you're gonna kick. Back to the center and to the left. Center and kick to the right. Center. 3 different movements. The last one. And down. Good. Shake the leg, shake the leg. The other side. Left side, all the way shift to the right. Left knee up. Reach. Left, center, and left. Some sides are different. Like my left, it feels different than my right side. My left is a little bit more tighter than my right. Pay attention to those little nuances of your body. So those is the connection that you make with your body when you exercise. You're not thinking about going shopping or doing what is next on your list. You're paying attention to what your body's doing. And the last one in, very, very important. As we age, got to have that ability to really work those parts of your body. Okay, so here we go. So now we're going to do another one. It's still going to be involving balance, but this time we're going to hold right here, and we're going to try to put arms to the front. Let me change my arm to the left. Here we go. If you can do 2, it's great. If you don't, just use one arm, right? And up and hold. I'm trying to hold for 10. 10 is too much for you, do less, whatever you can. Here we go. Right leg up, squeezing the glutes, move your body towards the front, arms up, if you can, with just one. So all the weight shift to the left. I want to pay attention to the left side. Okay? Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. The last one up. And down. Good. Shake the leg really good because the leg had all the weight, right? Did all the work. So the other side. Left leg up, squeezing that glute. And down. So the right side is doing all the work. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Let's do 2 more. Up. See, my left side is a little challenge still. And down. Good. Great. Shake the leg here. Okay. So now we're going to do a movement to the right. Remember this one we did front, back. We're going to do it right. So here we're going to do a little stretch. The left leg is going to be straight, right is bended, butt to the back of the room. Do not bring that in towards the front. The butt goes to the back, and you come up and you do a little kick here, and to the side, and up. You go as low as you can here, but concentrate your behind, not in your knee. Do two more. Good. Now I'm going to go to the other side. We're going to lunge with the left, and then the back right leg is going to be extended. From you see here, butt to the back, do that kick. So you feel it, the inner side muscles of your right leg. Pay attention. Bring your mind to that part of the body. And the last one. And up and down. Good. Move the shoulders. Okay, we still have 3 minutes before we stop. We're going to drink a little water. And then we're gonna do the balls. If you have balls, if you don't, we do without the balls, right? Okay, a little bit more balance here, right? So the balance here is this one here, right foot in front of the left foot. Shift your weight to the back leg. See if you can do this, the holding, or one finger in a chair. That's all you need, right? Just concentrate. If it's right foot in front of the left too much, put it to the side a little bit, right? Here we go. Hold it, hold it. And then down. Take a deep breath. Again, engage the core. Shoulders back. Proud chest. And then down. Gonna do one more. Up. And down. Good. Switch legs. Left foot in front of the right foot. Shift the weight to the back. Again, get your posture. Core engaged. Here we go. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Good. Switch the leg again. This time we're just going to move the arms, right? So what we're doing here, we're going to try to move both arms. If you cannot do both arms moving, we'll just do one, okay? Trying to do 10 of these. Because now we're doing something different with our arms. The body's moving a different way, so balance will be compromised here. So if you need to hold, hold, right? And the last one. And then, great. Switch legs. Same thing on the other side. Shift the weight to the back. Again, posture. Every time you're doing balance, think about posture. Any exercise, not just balance. Here we go. Last one. And down. Good. Now we'll go back. We have 1 more minute. Let's finish with this one. Right foot in front of left foot again. This time, you're going to this, or you're going to move the head to the right. Back to the center. Look to the right. Back to the center. Now we change one of the elements of balance, which is the vision, out of focus. So it's more challenging. Put your fingers in that chair if you feel like you're going to lose your balance. And the last one, 3. And down. Good. Move the shoulders. Left foot in front of the right foot, right? Here we go. Straighten out the body. Proud chest. Look to the left. Center. Left. Center. Left. Center. Last one, 10. Good job. Okay, so get your chairs. If you don't have one, we're going to sit now and we're going to use the ball. But like I said, if you don't have it, it's just more core work, guys, than anything else. Okay, so you can do it down the pole. Let me get my clock really quick because while you take a little break, so I can see my time here, so I don't keep looking at my watch, right? Here we go. Okay, so this one here, you can use the ball or not, right? This ball is, we're gonna squeeze it, the ball. When you squeeze the ball, you work the inner thigh muscles. This is what this is for. Work here and also gonna work your core. So this is the time that, again, call your attention to really think about what you're doing. Focus what you're doing. Stop the chatter outside, stop that. You wanna focus on whatever's coming next. Pay attention to your body. So squeeze the ball, lift the knees if you can. If you don't, just take the ball out and just bring one knee at a time. See, my legs are shaking right now because I haven't worked out in a week, 2 weeks actually. Here we go. I took my body need the rest, so I did it. So here I'm shaking. And down. Scoot to the front just a little bit, okay? If you can stay up without putting your back towards a chair, don't use the back of your chair to hold you up. I want you to use your core. Engage the core. And it's amazing how fast we lose once we do not exercise, we do not move. I did all the moves, but I didn't do really hard exercise because I want to give my body a rest. So I'm back now. Keep breathing, up again, and hold. Count in your own head up to 10 if you can. And then if you cannot hold for 10, hold for less. Up. And down. Up. Remind everybody, Anne's doing a fall prevention online on the 15th. It's on our website. And also AARP, I don't know if it is or not, but you can register for an hour and a half of fall prevention. Good information about how to prevent falls. Also, if you want to video this class, you can request. Michelle will put the link into the chat so you can have the link to request for videos of this class, okay? They're going to be available. Holding. I'm going to do one more. This will be the last one when we come down. And the last one up. And down. Great. Okay, now I'm going to put that between your feet or not. So if you don't have the ball, this one here I want you to move back and I want you to really secure your lower back and squeeze the ball. Or just hold your legs out if you don't have the ball. Engage the core one more time. Here we go. Pay attention. Feel your muscles. Put your hands on your legs. I want you to really feel the strong muscles you have. It's really how important it is to connect it and pay attention to it and appreciate the body you have at this moment. We do an appreciation at the end. I always like to do that. And down, up, and hold. Keep your body straight. If you don't have to rely on too much in your back of your chair to hold you up. Core engage. And down, up. And down. Squeezing the ball if possible. So keep your hands on your lap and your legs and feel it, how good it feels. How important those muscles are to your body, to your activities that you do every day. Couple more up and down, and the last one up, and down. Great. Okay, so now what we're going to do here, we're going to step on the ball. We're not going to do too many, but this is the concept that I like. If you don't have the ball, you just, trying to lift one foot and really focus on get the other foot down on the floor. This is build strength in your calf. With the ball, you just put right in front of it and you see if you can control the ball and push down. It's like leg press on a chair, right? Pressing down and release. We're just going to do 5 of those for sake of time, right? This is a good thing to do at home. Get a ball and sitting on your sofa or a chair and push, because you engage in all your back muscles and also your calf. Now I want you to bring your attention to that calf and think about it. All the work that calf does every single day, every second, even in sleeping. And up. A couple more. And the last one. And down. Release to the other side. Here we go. Down. Other thing is that I tell people, turn your phones off. When you're doing some kind of exercise class. Forget about the world. Think about it. I know I harp a lot on this, but it's very important. I think it is. I say so. Down. It doesn't matter. It's any movement. Walking, any movement. Yoga class, Tai Chi. We have all sorts of activities in villages that you can do just besides my class. I have a Wednesday class. It's very easy in the morning. Only 30 minutes in release. And the last one, can do that class. That's only 30 minutes. Very quick. Get the body moving. If you do that 3 days a week, it's okay. One day, you're not enough, right? This to the back, right? Put the ball to the side if you're using the ball. And here we're gonna open really wide. Let's see what time we have. Gonna open really wide here, sit in the front of the chair. Put your hands in your lap. We're gonna do a little stretch in the lower back. So you're gonna move the body towards the front, all the way down with your hands on your ankles if it's possible. And then relax the neck, look towards the floor. Don't try to hold your neck up, right? Open up the hip really wide, right? Really wide. And stretch the lower back. Now you're gonna put your fingers on the floor if it's available for you. If you can do this, right? Really deep. Then you walk your fingers back to your feet, right? And walk, comes back. Really roll up that spine. Really slowly here. And roll it back. 2 rolls, right? Here we go again. Really wide. See if you can open really wide. As much as you can there, right? Here we go. Bring your body towards the front. Stretch that lower back even more. You should feel right in your thigh, here in your inside of your legs as well. You're going to see that because you're stretching all those muscles. Relax the neck. Look on the floor. All right? Right there. So now walk your fingers on the floor and walk to the middle. Right? With your fingers. And walk back. Hold your ankles. Then slowly curving that spine slowly up. You should be feeling your inner thigh muscles here because right in here, right? And roll your shoulders back twice, right? Good, great. Now you're gonna put your to the side. Here we're gonna stretch our psoas, that what do we call the hip flexors to the side of the chair. Bring that knee back, a foot back as much as you can, as much as you feel comfortable doing that, okay? And let that stretch, keep the body straight. So your right knee is towards the floor on the end of the chair. Be careful, don't fall off the chair. Then the left knee is bended and you feel your part of your glutes is out and the other one is on the chair. So you're stretching the hip flexors here, that muscle. This is the big muscle that connects the lower body with the upper body. If you didn't have this muscle, you're not being straight up. You're not going to be walking, right? This is a huge muscle. This is an internal muscle. Got it? Good. Back to the center. Let's do the other side. Imagine yourself flopping around, the top going somewhere and the lower going somewhere, right? So this is what the psoas does. So as a scientific name, it's called the hip flexors, right? It's a very tight muscle to stretch. So this is a good stretch to do. Body straight. Keep thinking about that muscle. Bring your attention to it. All right. Come back where you are. Good. Back to the center. Roll to the center here. Okay, so here we're going to do a sit back. This time I want to protect your lower back, right back straight. I'm gonna bring it here, and you're gonna open to the side. But you're gonna open in diagonal position, so it's not straight, it's to the side. Your foot's pointing to the side. So you're more focused on kind of move your leg this way a little bit, holding. And I want you to really pay attention on your glutes. Bring your mind down there, right? You're gonna feel those cheeks really tight. Your muscle is tight, your belly is tight, your lower body is really tight, right? Everything. Then relax. Take a deep breath. So really when you bring the legs up, I want to really focus on this. Squeeze the glutes. Feel it. Up, open, hold it, and holding the core. Squeeze in the glutes. Squeeze in the glutes. Holding the belly. Really tight. Good. And hold on. I'm going to do 2 of these. And relax. Now I'm going to do the opposite here. Then we're going to, after this, we're going to stop. Now the foot moves in, you do the opposite and you hold. Now you're going to feel more of the outer of the glutes or the inner side of your thighs, right? Also, by your knee, the end of the chair, you're going to see more of the tension there. And release. One more, that's it. Then we're going to do our appreciation of the body. I invite you to stay with me for another 3 minutes to finish up, appreciate the body that we have, and be in gratitude for the life you have. Is the visualization meditation, just very short. Okay, good, and down, great. I invite you all to do that if you want to. And gotta appreciate your bodies every single day. And at the end, I'll be here to answer any questions for a little while. I don't have a lot of time, but I'll spend the time answering any questions. Okay, guys, let me take a deep breath. Into the nose, out of the nose, very deep in, very slow out, into the tank of the lungs, right? Here we go, in, that's to catch your center, that's what we're doing this for. In, and out. In, and out. The last one in, and out. Okay, now I invite you to visualize this beautiful golden light on top of your head. And this is your higher power, your God, whatever you call it. Connect it and ask that light for your healing light. It's the green, emerald green light. And imagine that light coming from the top of your head, down to your face, in the back of your head, in the back of your neck. And the light moves to the front of your neck and then in the chest area and to the back. Moves down to your arms, your hands, and your fingers. And imagine that light moving down to your body, into the torso area, into the belly. And the lights keep moving down to your thighs, your knees, your legs. down to your ankles, your feet, and your toes. And you see yourself completely immersed in this beautiful green light. And now you imagine yourself, I invite you to take a trip with me to the sky. See yourself going up inside this elevator. Put yourself in, imagine this crystal elevator, you're going up to the sky. And you get off in the clouds, over the clouds. And you see this beautiful bench under a tree. And I invite you to sit there. And I invite you to be in a deep appreciation for who you are as a human being, for your body, for all the work it does every single day. All the ligaments, all the bones, all the muscles, every inch of your body. See your own words of appreciation of your body. Now I invite you to pick up that green light into your fingers and let that light pulse in areas of your body that needs a little bit more love and support today. It's achy. It ate too much yesterday. It doesn't feel good, whatever that part is. Now I invite you to pick up that light again into your fingers. And this time you ask for emotional healing. Any pain or discomfort, emotional pain or discomfort that you're suffering, you can't sleep, you think all the time and never leaves you. Any emotional pain that does not support you, don't allow you to live fully the life that you deserve to live, that you came in this earth for. Be in a deep appreciation for your life. Now I invite you to put that light back into your heart. And this time I invite you to stand up, look at that elevator again, that crystal elevator. Imagine that, get into the elevator and come all the way down to the chair in your home where you were at the beginning. Now I invite you to say out loud with me, I'm healthy, I am blessed, I am grateful, and I am fantastically happy today. Okay, now we open the arms, give yourself that big hug, kiss yourself on the shoulders, tell yourself how much you love yourself, how much you appreciate the life you have. And this hug is from me personally, for being part of my classes, for being part of my life. And then I'm going to stop the record. Let me see if I can stop the record here somewhere. This is a new thing for me. Stop recording.